Good morning. I'm TV Rao, representing my Ministry of Labour and Employment, Government of India. First of all, I would like to mention that for the past 10 years, government have been funding lot of money towards this development of skills, introducing various schemes. Under the Ministry of Labour Employment, so the government has introduced number of schemes. I do not know how many of the audience are really know about it. We have one first scheme is the craftsman ITA training and apprenticeship training. These are all for the 10 pass out people. And we have a craft instructor, that is for the people who complete ITA formal training and the people who wish to go for the teaching profession, that's the craft. Then we have modular pattern advanced vocational. So this is for the people for public sectors, private organizations, government organizations, including research labs like DRDOs, NMDCs. These are the special programs done specifically to the employees of these organizations. Then we have a separate program for the women training. On the next slide, I'll show you where are these located. Then we have an exclusive institute research and staff training at Kolkata, doing the syllabus, curriculum development, syllabus framing, etc. Then we have one total dedicated organization called Instructional Media Development at the Chennai. It's now called as NIMI, National Instructional Media Institute. We have developed written instruction material that is circulated and sold to the entire length and breadth of the country for the boys who are undergoing the ITA training. Then we have some ITech training, and we have another one is modular employable skills. So there's a new scheme recently introduced called MES. For more details, because it's a very too big to discuss it just in a span of 20 minutes, we have again Center of Excellence. So some of the ITAs throughout the country have been coming under the Center of Excellence, and lot of budgetary allotment has been done in the present budget. So the institutions are upgraded to Center of Excellence in various states. Then we have a World Bank Estate project. Then another thing is government has decided to upgrade 1396 ITAs through PPP, public-private partnership. Then we have our institutes across the entire country. Hyderabad, ATAs, we have Hyderabad, Howrah, Kanpur, Chennai, Mumbai and Ludhiana. We have EPAs at two places, Dehradun and Hyderabad, and Foreman Training Institutes at Jamshedpur and Bangalore, and MTIs at Aldwani, Calicut, Jodhpur and Cuttack, and Regional Director of Apprenticeship Training who are controlling the apprenticeship training and MES schemes. Those of you are interested for going for the MES schemes, they are at Chennai, Faridabad, Hyderabad, Kanpur, Kolkata and Mumbai. Then we have Apex Institute at Bangalore and the Staff Training Institute at Kolkata, and NIMI at Chennai and CT at Chennai. Then Women's one National Vocational Institute is located at Noida, and we have Regional Vocational Training Institutes for Women at Allahabad, Bangalore, Hisar, Indore, Jaipur, Mumbai, Tura, and Thiruvananthapuram and Calcutta and Baroda. Then, like somebody was asking in my previous session, so we have engineering trades under craftsman itself around 60, and a non-engineering itself around 54. So for more details, you can log on to our website. All the scheme details, all are available total. Then skill development, skill and knowledge are the driving forces for the economic growth and the social development. The economy becomes more productive, innovative and competitive to skilled human potential. So countries with higher and better level of skills adjust more effectively to the challenges and opportunities of globalization. So Director General of Employment and Training, that is shortly called DGT, is an apex organization for development and coordination of various vocational training in the country, including the women vocational training. Then vocational training again is a concurrent subject related to the state and central governments. At the central level, it is totally controlled by DGT, like policy making of the courses, setting the standards, affiliation. So throughout the wherever the institutions are started, either by state governments or individual organizations, the affiliation is given by the DGT, monitoring, testing and certification and employment services, and opening and conducting new courses and deletion of new obsolete courses are also done by the DGT. At same time, the powers has been already dedicated to the state government. So day-to-day administration of the state government-owned ITS, either private sector or private sector, controlled by the Director of Technical Education. So every state government has got this organization. Then the advisory body, the Government of India has got two important bodies. One is NCVT, National Council for Vocational Training, and Central Apprenticeship Council for laying down the policies, testings, trade testing and certification. And of course, addition, deletion of new trades. And both these council are having members from industry, central government, state, union territories, and experts from the industry. Then many institutions across the country, today we have a vision that we wanted to make the institutes of the world-class institutes. So the organization which I come from, that we wanted to upgrade in these four areas, industrial. Basically, we are from electronics background, our institute. So we want to upgrade in the areas of industrial, medical, process and information technology. So almost all the institutions which are having throughout the country, they are the common mission we have, ensuring a steady flow of skilled workers in the electronics and instrumentation sector, bridging the gap between the academics and the industry. Like in the morning session, there was a debate about the skills what the students do not possess after completion of BTech. So the second point emphasizes that upgrading the skills of technical personnel. So a lot of people joined public sector some 20 years back. They need to upgrade the skills in the new technologies. So we are training people from the government, PSUs, private, including private sectors. Then some sort of specialized need-based training. See, I tell you a case study in the naval dockyard coming under Ministry of Defense. So like some trades like foundry. The foundry is no more now. Now, the people, government has recruited some 20-25 years back. So they can't throw them out of the service. So they need to reallocate in some other jobs. So for that, the naval dockyard has entrusted the work to what is known as multi-skilling. Like a person basically got some skill in some area like foundry. Now he need to be trained up in another area because he has to be relocated into another platform in the similar capacity because we cannot throw them out. So like that multi-skilling, different trades are clubbed, seeing his capabilities. The multi-skilling is the now new concept where in the government sector where people become when some of the organizations like some parts are being winded up because of losses or other things. So that way we are conducting need-based training in specific areas for organizations, promoting institute relationships, then accelerating employment skills, then industry standards. Like for example, if you those of you are from, if you have an electronics background, we have we have got all SMD components. If you see the motherboard of your CP and all. So now we have to upgrade to the old technology to the new technologies. Unless and until a basic electronics technician get upgraded to the new technologies, you will not be able to get employment. So okay, these are all another thing. Now we have been successful. Like morning, the speakers were telling there's a lot of problem for getting employment for the BTech pass outs. So right from the third and fourth year, we introduced some new areas, especially in electronics, for the students to improve their skills in areas like embedded systems, digital, PLCs, PCB, and DCS. Okay, these are all about our. Then our right system is lectures, and these are all already known to you. These are already I'll explain. Then another thing today, you may not believe. A person who comes, especially a sponsored candidate, we are getting people from all over India, all defense sector, including DRDO, research organizations. We got a continuous type. The moment they come, they say, how is your classroom? How is your furniture? Whether internet facility is there? Then, so all these things now, for the past 4 years, almost all the institutions across the country, our DGT has introduced all these things. More or less, almost all institutes have these facilities. Then coming back to, quickly, I wanted to go to the e-learning part. E-learning has got a lot of changes. So the advantage, anytime, anymore, anywhere. Then substantial cost reduction, just in time, high retention, and improved collaboration. Then advantages, particularly labs are accommodated to self environment, improved learning and understanding. Then learners' retention is improved, anytime learning. I have a model like this. This is the e-learning alignment, people and training. So this is a typical model how the e-learning can be improved. Then, so this is the different pieces of e-learning: program, strategy, design, third-party resources, change leaderships, learning management, content management, industry collaboration, knowledge management, testing and assessment. This is the typical e-learning model, because the main issue, we have discussed many things. I want to just spend 1 minute on this. See, this is how the e-learning, we are now implementing in 3-4 areas, our institute. So the DGT is approving certain subjects. So there is a core committee which is approving the e-content, the teacher collaboration. The students need to develop some blogs, some discussions. And now the same thing has to be connected to the education grid or taking in there any ICT services. We also developing e-learning material and other things. Industry expert guidance is required. So these are the areas where we are working right now in the what's called embedded systems and the DSP and VLSI design. And one feature should be, now last I want to conclude here with e-learning, structured tutorials for each topic, and each student, in fact, how the e-learning is being implemented right now with us is, so each tutorial is developed for each topic, login ID, password created, some evaluation tools and exercises are created, and of course, since ours is a government, our fees are very nominal. And another interesting thing, you should know that there are third-party resources available throughout the India for developing this e-learning material. Thank you.